Have you ever changed your mind about something, the way you looked at it, the belief that you held about an item? And do you find in your life that you have certain beliefs which do cause you distress and you'd really like to shift them or change them, but you find it very, very hard to do so? So stay tuned with this video and I'll give you a tip that will help you to shift those beliefs that cause you distress. Hi, I'm Larry Burton and welcome to my channel where I share content with you that helps take the frustration out of self-help and empowers you to move forward with greater ease. So be sure to subscribe to my channel if you'd like to receive content which supports you, empowers you, and makes your life experience more pleasant. So in this video, I will share with you the secret that I have found is shifting those beliefs plagued me for a lifetime and caused me a lot of distress. So let's start by looking at my belief tree model. This belief tree is a way of demonstrating the connection between behavior, emotions, beliefs, and memories. And we've talked in past videos about behaviors and emotions. This one, we're focusing on the beliefs, and you can see how beliefs are the result in your emotions. Just as trunk supports the branches, so it is your beliefs which generate and support the emotions that you feel. Now next, let's look at the 3D perception diagram that I created. This one shows you the relationship between behavior, emotions, beliefs, and memories, and the interplay between them. You can see that beliefs act as a filter by which you perceive events. So each event is neutral in and of itself. It's the belief that you have about it, the way that you perceive it, that makes the difference. So the important point here is that events are neutral in and of themselves. And it depends on the belief that you've taken on, the filter that you use that colors that event. Just as you can put on different tinted sunglasses and that you're going to see an object differently, so it is with beliefs. So let's now go and look at some particular aspects about beliefs that are important. So the first bullet point that I bring up about beliefs is that they're the rules of life that we've taken on. So you can think of a belief as a rule of life. It's the way that you've learned to interpret the experience around you. Secondly, beliefs can be both conscious and unconscious. The fact is that most of the beliefs that we've taken on are unconscious. They were taken on before the age of 7, before we really had the capacity to make a choice about what it is that we believe. We picked them up from our environment, from our caretakers, from our early school experiences, from the community around us. So understand that a good chunk of the beliefs that you have were not something that you did by choice. They were ones that you took on in order to be part of the group, in order to be safe, in order to be supported. But in addition, there are beliefs that we've consciously chose. One could say your beliefs about religion or politics or dating or marriage or any number of things are beliefs that you've taken on intentionally. So beliefs can be both conscious and unconscious. That follows that all beliefs are learned. Indeed, one way or another, they're learned. We're not imprinted with beliefs at the time of birth, rather they are learned. That's important because they can be unlearned or they can be changed. When you realize that beliefs are malleable, that's a critical piece to knowing that there is hope. If there's a belief that is causing you distress, it's something that you learned and you can change it. That follows from there that beliefs are not predetermined or that beliefs are not genetic. So again, we're not branded by those beliefs. We have the ability to change them if we choose to do so. They are learned. Follow from that beliefs do not have to be permanent. So if we're not branded by our beliefs, if they're not predetermined, if they're not genetic, then they don't have to be permanent. We have the option to change them. And it's important to drill this into our head because we assume that beliefs are just where we are. It's what we've always known. It's what we've always done. It's what we've always believed. Our whole life has been built around certain beliefs. It assumes that they're there. It's like a fish always swimming in water. It doesn't know that it's in water. Well, so it is with many of our beliefs. The reality is that those beliefs are learned and they are not permanent. We are not branded by our beliefs. If beliefs are optional, we get to choose the ones that we want because we do have free will. Nothing takes that away from us. So thus, we have the ability to unlearn old limiting beliefs and choose to take on more empowering beliefs. So the question then becomes, how do we do that? So to answer that question of how you shift those beliefs which cause you distress but feel like you're stuck, that they're permanent, let's look again at the 3D perception diagram. And again, you can see where you have event, anything that you're looking at, anything that you're experiencing, and it's filtered through that belief. But that belief is connected to energy. So here's the key point, different from traditional self-help techniques. Every belief has an energy component, an energy signature to it. And when you learn how to shift the energy behind a belief, it's much easier to shift the belief itself. So think of it as a belief having a hook into your mind, into your brain, and you want to take that out. Understand that hook is energetic in nature. So then you can use an energy tool to remove that hook. Now that belief becomes more optional. It doesn't feel like you're stuck with it. You can begin to replace it with a belief that is more empowering to you. So that is the key to understanding an empowered approach to shifting beliefs, is understanding that it has an energy component, an energy signature to it, and that as you look at the 3D perception diagram, you can use your intention to shift the energy behind the belief and to take on a more empowering belief. To make that possible, I created a tool called the Pondera process for beliefs, which you can access through my website. You can look in the bio in order to get a link to that and take a look at that process. It shows you a way to intentionally remove the energy or shift the energy behind an old belief and to replace it with a belief which is more empowering to you. And don't forget to click on the notification bell so you can get the next video, which will go in talking to the secret behind memory. How many of us have memories that have been plaguing us for years and years and would like to have a way of shifting those? All right, see you in the next video. Be well.